Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class today, we will discuss about only physics, how to handle physics during practice time, so during examination time. So whenever you are going to write the exam, how to handle this rough physics as smooth physics. In physics, we will say in friction how rough surface, frictional force can be reduced, how rough surface can be make it as smooth surface. So we will use lubricants, grease, oil like that. Like this, so what is that lubricant for the physics to make easy or smooth whenever you are feeling difficult. So is really physics is difficult means some people may say it will be difficult. Some people may say it will be easy. How those people are saying means depending on their practice. Okay. So but so many students will face problem in physics mainly not because of physics. So they will prepare biology very well, so they will prepare chemistry very well. So at the end, whenever it is coming for physics, so while preparing bio and chemistry, so little bit practice is for chemistry, and if you read more bio, you are going to gain. You may gain some easily. But physics means if you read, you won't get marks. If you practice, sometimes you may not do well in exam. So how to handle this physics? So before going to this, so every NEET aspirant strength will be, every NEET aspirant strength will be bio and chemistry only. So if you are reading more means if you are spending more time on physics, you will get little bit less marks. So if you spend same time on bio and chemistry, you may get more marks, you will fail. So that is correct only. But without reading, without practicing physics, you won't get medical seat first of all. So this is going to play main role. Like that, if you prepare only physics without preparing these two, then also you won't get. If you got 180 out of 180 in physics, remaining two if you didn't get, no use for you. So what I'm going to suggest means this is not for always toppers, just for average, above average, below average students. So your strength is always bio and chemistry. So in physics, if you got nominal marks, let us assume 25 to 30 bits, 20 to 25 bits, you can try to solve. For that, how your preparation should be, we are going to discuss, isn't it? So biology, you can take one page. So many students will prepare only, they will be reading in front of NCERT textbook, and they will take some colors, and they are going to highlight the lines. So that is not correct preparation for who are going to prepare. So if you are taking 4 lines or one page in NCERT textbook in biology, either botany or zoology, you have to prepare your own questions. One line if you are reading, how that line may be asked during the examination. That one if you prepare by taking pen and book. Okay, so you may get idea on that line. You won't forget that line till your examination is completed. Even though exam is completed, you people can remember that line. Like this, how many number of pages are there in NCERT textbook? Each day, how many pages you can prepare, you can plan now only. If you are first year student, first year, how many number of pages are there in biology textbook? So take one page, and how much time it is taking, you have to prepare like this. Chemistry also. So from NCERT textbook and what your teachers are teaching, just by sitting, you can prepare your own questions, how they may ask. So whenever it is coming for physics, you will be having plenty of problems. To solve each one problem, so to solve each one problem, you should come to know each one concept. So without knowing concept, you cannot solve the problem. Even though after getting problem, so you should come to know first of all equation, letter, substitution, letter, calculation. Already in one video we have given. So three types of problems we have: grape problem, banana problem, coconut problem. So to solve those, so you require these three: equation, substitution, calculation. How you will get idea? We have to use that equation only. So whenever you are learning concept, whenever they are giving one problem in your college or in your material, whatever you can take. So how to create another problem from that you should learn. So I am saying always you have to create your own question. You have to create your own question. Now this year 2025, you might have seen some questions. Not only this year, every year, any year you can take those questions you cannot see anywhere. Or if you have seen model also, numbers will be different. Then obviously each and every one should do own by their own there with their own calculations. That one by reading the question you cannot answer directly. Maybe one or two may be present graph questions. Some questions you may attempt by seeing. So that will be coming under gray problem. Gray problems will be very less in final examination maybe. But identifying that gray problem out of that 45 questions also little bit difficult for you people in that examination tension. So if you create your own question, you are going to sharpen your brain. If you are doing some other material questions, because that question is created by someone. Even NEET final exam questions also they are going to create by experts. So if you are creating, if your own questions, if you are creating by your own questions, you are sharpening your brain. If you are sharpening your brain, so who is going to create those questions you can do by your own very fastly. So by creating your own question, you are going to sharpen your brain. So if you are doing someone questions, so you will be having knowledge or there. Knowledge is there or not, you will be coming to know. But if you want to sharpen your brain, if you want to increase your IQ, you have to create your own question. So, and by creating your own question, you don't do for answer, so you can do for process. What should be the equation? What should be the substitution? How to calculate? So, if you do like this, definitely after reaching, after going some days, so you are going to solve some problems. You may not create, you may not get problem. So, who is going to create? In material question sometimes you may not get, but the question which is created by you, definitely you will be coming to know which equation you are going to use. So, and later another one, if your teachers are doing some questions in classroom, so by changing the numbers, from one question you can create so many questions. So like that if you prepare well, so after going to examination, so already you are creating your own questions. Therefore, you people can solve very well. So after reading the question, you will be getting idea which equation should be used for that particular question. So once you got that idea, so that calculation substance, don't do fastly. You can do slowly. You can do slowly and correctly. If you do fastly, somewhere you will do mistake. Sometimes known question also you might have chance to get the mistake. Therefore, don't do fastly, do slowly and correctly you can do. So one question if you attempted means it should not become wrong for you. So like this if you practice, you will be getting definitely. So who is the king of forest? King of forest is going to be, everyone will be saying lion is the king of forest. It is not the biggest animal in the forest. Who is the biggest animal? Which is the biggest animal means you may say elephant. So which is the fastest animal? So it is not lion. So but why it became lion means king of the forest means, so only because of its attitude. So your attitude plays main role whenever you are solving physics problems. So physics will decide whether you are getting medical seat or not after completion of bio and chemistry with good score. You are not getting these two only well, then you no need to worry about physics. So some students will blame physics, we are not getting good marks. So first they should get bio and chemistry good mark means obviously if you solve less number of questions correctly, you will get your medical seat very well. So I'm getting out of out. Out of out in competitive is not correct. Why? Because always you may not get because of some corona times they may give, they might have given paper easily. So that time came, but now this year 2025 question paper if you have seen, so they have given in such a way that no one can get out of out like that they get. So we don't want out of out, average, below average, above average students. So just I am saying here to get the medical seat, not for out of out. So after preparing bio and chemistry like this, so whenever you are solving physics questions during the examination time, so after completion of these two, you got, let us assume, 30 minutes time. You got, let us assume, only 20 minutes time. So then you are eligible to solve only 30 minutes, 30 bits. You are able to see only 30 bits within 30 minutes. If you are remaining in the 3 hours, if you are remaining only 20 minutes, 20 minutes time is there for you to whenever you are coming for physics, then you have to solve only 20 bits. So steadily, slowly by reading which model you came to know, which one, which equation you came to know, which concept we have to apply. So by reading that problem, you will understand only those you have to solve steadily, slowly and correctly. Then definitely with your attitude, okay, then definitely you are going to get good marks in, let us say 20 bits if you attempt correctly, 80 marks you will get. So if you attempt 30 bits, 120 marks you will get. So but attempting bits by choosing which concept, which equation you have known confidently, those bits only you have to attempt. So they are not giving choice for you physics, for out of 45 you should do 45, you can take choice for 15 bits or remaining 25 bits. Don't try to attempt all 45 bits during your examination. And if you start next year NEET from now onwards, so you are going to write some exams in your college. So whenever you are writing exam, they may do chapters wise. So whenever you are writing, so by preparing bio and chemistry, you can attempt how much bio and chemistry you came to know. But by preparing physics, if you attempt 20 bits, so remaining 25 bits, you can learn. Later you have to learn by maintaining. We have informed already for you error book. If you are following our videos regularly, so I informed one day classwork means online, offline notes, formula notes and the error book I said. So within that error book, these 25 bits should be written after paper explanation, and from those 25 bits you can create another 25 or 50. If you write your own question from this one question, you will get 25. So from this 25, if you write two questions for each question, then you are going to get 50 questions. So like this, if you prepare, so you have attempted 20 bits correctly. Remaining 20 bits you have learned. So in addition to this 25, you got another 25, 50, 75, 100. It is depending on entirely how we are creating questions from these 25 questions. Same like that, whichever you have done in class during examination, those 20 bits also you can create by your own. Any possible questions are coming from those questions, isn't it? So therefore, try to do like this. Definitely, it is going to be helpful for your final exam. Daily you have to do. Daily you have to practice. I told you at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 bits you can take. How many bits you are getting, you can try. So first day you may not get. Next day. After 30 days, 40 days, 45 days, definitely you people get some amount of bits from this. In 10 minutes, you may not solve 10 bits, but some bits you can solve. Definitely it is going to save in your final exam, isn't it? So try to prepare like this. try to learn each and every exam. How much you learn bio and chemistry, it will be giving for you. How much you have to learn. So physics bits or physics exam is going to give for us. So don't try to do 45 bits. Try to do how many bits you got. So slowly, steadily, correctly. Then definitely in your final exam, you are going to be successful. How much hard, how much difficult they gave also, your practice is going to save. This practice is going to save in your final exam definitely. Okay, so don't read blindly. So you have to create your own questions while preparing one sentence in biology, especially in biology. Then, however, they are creating, those people also should create from those liners only. So they may not give out of NCERT. So physics means, so equation is there means that will be there in textbook means that equation, on that equation they might have given means that will be there in NCERT. Therefore, we can't say from which equation which concept they are going to give, but however they have given, we should be in a position to do definitely 20 to 25 or 30 questions very easily, confidently in your final exam. Don't worry about remaining tough questions in your final exam. So once you attempt like this, by getting more marks in bio and chemistry, by getting minimum marks in physics, so you are going to get your medical seat. Therefore, I think it will be helpful for you who may not know how to prepare physics. So try to prepare like this. Definitely, you will own your free medical seat. Thank you.